Hey, happy Friday. Welcome. Hey, David Soloway, how you doing, buddy? Let's get it started right. I just opened mine. I hope you got one too. Mm. I don't know if that's you or the computer over there. Hey,
That was
Torp, what's
me.
going on, man?
I'm waiting for you to come up.
Torp, I went back into my email archives and I found your original email you sent me, and I did have your code wrote down, but we fixed it. So hopefully you'll get your mail, if you haven't already got it, a lot sooner.
Hey, David. Hey, Torp. Hey, give blood.
Hey, Becky, give blood. What's going on?
Behind.
What, your phone is?
Mm-hmm.
You got the other thing. Well, this thing's over here. It's on the computer. It was on the other computer's on commercials too.
Becky,
Kevin, what's going on, man? It was kind of a slow car week, I admit, but we had a lot of stuff going on between work and stuff around here. But we're going to go after it pretty good tomorrow. Hi, Boo Boo. So we got that going for us.
Yeah, you're the grocery store tomorrow.
That's all we got to do, and then I'm just going to mess around. It's like it was in the 70s, like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And now it rained today. It's going to be a little crappy tomorrow and Sunday, but we'll make do. It's still a lot warmer than it should be. So,
hey, they can hear me tonight.
Oh, well, I got it plugged in. Maybe it wasn't plugged in right before. I don't know.
Oh, you know what, David? I haven't even hit the like button.
I'm sorry to hear that, Becky. I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, no, Becky's not feeling well?
She said she's been in the hospital.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, Becky.
Sorry to hear that. I mean, Kim went through that last year.
Hey, Henry.
In the hospital. Hey, Henry.
Hey, Paul White.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
I had pneumonia. Well, no, I had pneumonia, and then I went to the doctor, and they're like, oh, you got weird stuff going on in your lungs. We need to do a lung biopsy.
And then they collapsed her lung. It was a mess.
Hey, Tony G.
The year before, you were in there for bronchitis.
Yeah.
Contagion.
Hey, Gordon. Hey, Spray Bomb. Hey, Chaz.
Yo, guys, what's going on? Tony Greensteiner.
Yeah.
But anyway, I hope you're feeling better.
Well, are you out of the hospital anyway, Becky? Are you back home?
Good to know.
That is good. Hey, Howie.
Howie Mook, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, Becky's been ill. She was in the hospital.
Yeah, Becky was in the hospital there, and then we were just mentioning that Kim had to do a stent in the hospital last year. So that, it stinks when you got to go to the hospital and be there for more than a day or two. It stinks.
Did Kim order chocolate? Well, I do like chocolate ice cream.
Oh, he's talking about that.
Oh, that was funny.
I can't believe that one went over your head, and I caught that one. It's usually the other way around.
He said ice cream, so as soon as he said ice cream, I'm like...
You're kind of slow tonight, huh?
No, as soon as he said ice cream, I was like, oh, yeah, ice cream.
Yeah. So anyway, Kim showed me what was that article you showed me today that you saw on Reddit about how aftermarket parts are like usually rejects, and the OEM people get all the good stuff. Is that basically the gist of it, Kim?
What'd you say? I was reading the comment. It was some guy who had worked in a...
He was a quality assurance person or quality control.
They went in, spark plugs went into good, fair, and no good. The no good ones were, just destroyed.
Trash.
Yeah. The good ones went to car manufacturers, and
the other
fair ones went to parts distributors.
Part distributors like AutoZone and stuff. So we get all the hand-me-down stuff. You pay full price for it, but you don't get the the top quality stuff.
Chaz is the QA guy. I can't trust those guys, you said.
There you go.
Yeah, how is Daytona, Chaz?
Hey, babe, what's going on, man? Yeah, how'd Daytona go? You have a good time? Hmm. A couple of our Ohio friends are going through some storms right now. I got an email from Randy that the bad storms just missed his house, and their neighborhood took a pretty big hit, and Don and his family safe too. So I mean, but Randy had told me he might not be here tonight. He said he may try to get in on his phone if he can, but there's like next to no reception, and the cell service is terrible right now. I don't know if it has something to do. It's all that. It's all that. I don't know if you guys seen in Ohio. They're just getting terrible.
Take care, Becky.
storms.
Take care of yourself.
All right, take care, Becky. Thanks for checking in.
You know who hasn't checked in? Robbie. I'm a little worried about Robbie.
Well, we could email him later. Yeah, Robbie Altry hasn't checked in, so hopefully he's all right. Have to check on him and see. It's okay if he wants to take a break, but man, you get attached to people, you start to worry.
Robbie was my trivia, my entertainment trivia guy. He knew all the music and everything.
Well, you're better at crafting emails. Maybe you should craft the email on my phone later. Hey Jeff, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey, Yubi. Yubi had his Dukes of Hazzard card.
Yes.
That thing's probably worth some money.
Yeah. Well, they all are.
Hey, Lonnie.
A totally rotted out 69, 70 Charger.
No, this was a toy.
Oh, okay. But I thought you were talking about the cars themselves. A rotted out one's like $30,000. It's insane.
Oh my gosh, spray bomb.
It's crazy nowadays. It's like the installers are like doubling the price of everything. So it's like to get any kind of deal, you got to learn how to do it yourself.
Oh, that's right. Chaz is in Jersey up at, remember when he was here? Him and Megan were talking about going to Jersey not Megan, Chaz and his son going to Jersey for a month.
Oh, that's right. That's right for the cute for work. Honey, my memory ain't as good as yours.
Oh, you just said my memory sucks.
Well, sometimes it does. It's not. You didn't catch on to what your name said.
Guess what? Guess what? Just because one said it doesn't mean it's in the top of my memory.
Wow, dude, I think that was a cut on you one. Did you hear the way she said that? She's starting to talk to you the way she talks to me. Oh. Yo, Lonnie made it. What's going on, buddy?
Andrew's back home. And he's up there in Tom's River.
Tom's River. Do you remember when the phone, my phone uploaded all my Facebook contacts, and you asked me to call A that time, and I ended up calling that girl on Facebook from my phone in the car? She lives in Tom's River.
You're gonna have to go over there because the bed is being used over here.
Oh, the big one's over here. He's jealous because the little one's on the big bed.
Too Babe knows someone that talks to him the same way.
You know how it goes, man. After 30 years, that's just the way it is.
Hey,
John Paul, what's going on?
This is not an act. This is how we talk to each other all the time. I did tell him something nice the other day.
What?
I told you. I said I don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh, that's right. She did say something. I do remember that now. But then yesterday she yelled at me for trying to help her get the materials she needs for this weekend's project. Because I said, "Oh, look, they have a gold one." Ew, gold. What did you say?
I was like,
well, you could have spray painted it any color you wanted. I was just showing you they had it in gold.
Why would you point out gold? Because that's ugly.
I just said, oh, look, they have gold.
Why would you point it out? Because it's ugly.
Because I've seen it on I don't know.
All gold. Okay. Oh,
So you'll have to wait and see Kim's project. Anyway, she was going to order the material from Home Depot, and it wasn't going to be here for a week. And I ordered it, and it's supposed to come tomorrow, but I haven't heard anything on that. You can look on my phone.
he hasn't put them in yet, one. We're waiting for these to burn out because they're too expensive just to take them out.
Well, I should put them in, though. I had suggested we do it because we do. We have like 2 or 3 blue ones and a bunch of red ones. And I'd like to put them in, but we'll see.
We've been together for 30.
Oh, see, she can't even get the math right.
34 years this year.
34 years.
In September.
In September.
Yeah. Hey, Gasser Dave.
Yo, Gasser Dave. How you doing, buddy?
One said stop arguing because you can't win. So you might as well just stop.
What do you mean I can't win?
That's what one said.
I've won a couple arguments in this marriage. More than one. You guys should see what happens whenever I drop the foot.
Yeah.
When the foot goes down, boom.
And something goes up. My foot goes somewhere. Thanks, too, babe.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Thanks, David.
I should have you type help on the backside. I think I will. I want you to put help on the backside of the paddle. When I'm like this, take a drink when I do this.
2 arguments.
The brown boots in the family. You wear the brown boots in the family?
I guess that's an Italian.
Oh, okay.
That's right, Hubie.
It doesn't matter, does it? Hey, Don, what's going on, man?
Hey, Don.
I was just telling these guys you were having bad storms up there. I'm still waiting to see if Randy makes it.
Yeah. There's sometimes we let you win the argument.
Well, I know exactly what it's going to be, David. Tomorrow, if provided there's no rain, I'm going to put the gasser out on the pad, and I'm going to put the seatbelts in, or at least I'm going to start to put the seatbelts in. I got to see what I have and what I need to get.
Hey, so country boy.
I should be able to put them in tomorrow. I just need a break from rust repair, just for a day or 2. Hey, Kenny, what's going on, man?
Kenny Peterson. That's right, too, babe.
One's got an ad. Hey, Outboard Tinkerer, what's up, buddy?
Let's see.
I got a video that's just about ready. I just have a couple finishing touches, but we'll see when I get it out. It's the wheel tubs on the note.
The OT62. That's what I'm going to call them because Outboard Tinkerer 62 is just too long.
OT62. What do they call that? A synonym or an acronym?
Abbreviation.
Abbreviation. I thought they called it like an acronym or something. I don't know. My work got me all screwed up because they always do that. They make a word out of when you make a word out of an abbreviation, what's that called?
It's an acronym.
So I actually said it right. No, she just went like this. That's big for me whenever I get something right like that. See, look, one don't mind telling me.
He told you 3 different things.
Anagram. Oh, man. He said you can call me anything you want. I wouldn't tell her that, buddy. Oh, man.
I'm waiting for one St. Patrick's Day video.
The what?
I'm waiting for one St. Patrick's Day video.
Come on. When is the big video debut for one? It's got to be coming soon. He's kind of showed up in the background of what's your names a couple times.
Shop cat.
Shop Cats. He's been in the background of Shop Cats a couple times, but he's never to the forefront. He used to hang.
I wouldn't take one's word for it either, Chaz.
What's that?
He said he wouldn't take one's word for it.
Oh, okay.
What's
My favorite beer. We've been through this. The High Life. We've covered that extensively.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Kevin. I think it was like. Well,
Take it easy, Larry. I'll
Bye,
talk
Larry.
to you, man.
I think it was like 3 weeks ago. Since Robbie's been in.
Yeah, 3 weeks. We'll shoot him a email. Remember, we emailed. Oh, come on, help me, honey. Harry. We emailed Harry, and he totally
Hi,
stopped.
Howie.
He totally stopped YouTube for a while. He says if he ever gets back on YouTube, we'll be the first stop.
Albert Tinker, OT62's name's Glenn, and he has a 55 he bought in 1969.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I seem to remember that only because some of my early on videos, Albert Tinker had commented on some of my earlier videos whenever I was just working on the 55.
Never heard from Christina again.
Yeah, she's just
She was emailed.
vanished.
She's the one who she emailed me,
Right.
and like I would respond to her, and all of a sudden no email. She dropped off on my. She used to watch my my YouTube. She dropped off my YouTube.
Yeah.
Everything. She used to watch John's videos too, right?
Yeah. I gotta actually email.
Hey, Mark.
I'm gonna try to actually text Grady because I don't know what happened to Grady either. Grady kind of dropped off the map too.
I kind of miss Mr. Baby.
Yeah, you got to take a break. I understand, but let us know. We sit
No,
there and
you
we
don't.
worry.
Nobody has to let us know.
Well,
But he used to be
Well,
on
we
your
worry.
Facebook.
yeah, well, not my Facebook.
No.
He would message me all the time on text and all.
Yeah, she used to be on Hubie's too, see? What if Christina became the OT62? That was a pretty good one. I don't think so, but you know, maybe she's just using an alias now.
It's possible. You never know. Are any of you guys in here as an alias? That's funny.
I know. I can't say OT62 fast. Like Mr. B and BBK, they just roll right off. I'm just going to call it O262 Glenn.
Yeah. Sonny started on another gasser. He just got a straight axle kit from Speedway. He's doing a 4-door. What is that? I think it's a 52, 53 Chevy. They all the 52, 53 Bel Airs and all kind of look the same to me, but it's really cool.
Torp said it's him. Torp's under an alias.
we got the same. He got the same. The extra rims I bought where I got to get the one straightened. Those D. What do they call those?
I did hit the like button, David.
He has the same rims on that. Torque. They're popular.
Every time he types something, Chaz.
Kim bought me some center caps.
Crap.
Yes, you did. You got me the center caps for the rims, and I'm gonna get her to paint skulls on them. You know what I mean? I just haven't decided if I want the skull and crossbones like was on the Malachi Brothers from the Happy Days, something like that on there, or if I want the Punisher skull on there.
Why are you putting all this different stuff?
I like stuff.
Okay, you have the Stars and Stripes,
Yeah.
and then you have whatever that guy's called. Drop in the bucket,
Yeah.
fill in the bucket.
Phil.
Now you're putting skulls. Why don't you just keep one theme?
I don't want to be one. That's boring. I want my stuff to be different, authentic, and I don't want nobody else to paint on it. I want you to do No
I gotta
fancy
finish. I gotta
sign
finish
painters,
the.
none of that stuff.
I gotta finish the toolbox.
Well, when you get time, you got your own stuff going on right now.
Malachi Brothers.
Pinky Tuscadero, that's right. You remember the demolition derby car? They had the skull and crossbones on the door. That's the kind of stuff I remember from, you know.
Where was that song that came up and it was Leather Tuscadero? Remember I told you about it?
Oh, I can't remember, but yeah, I remember the conversation. I actually do remember the conversation.
Something stumbling in.
Stumbling in, yeah.
That song. That's Leather Tuscadero.
Leather Tuscadero. So there you go. There's a little tidbit of information that maybe some of you didn't know.
Robbie would have known.
He probably would have. Robbie was pretty sharp with that stuff.
Glenn has more outboard classics outboards than Don has nomads.
That's a lot of outboards. Now, do you try the outboards? Whenever you run them, aren't you supposed to put them in like a trash can full of water so it circulates the water through there while you're tuning them up or running them out of the water? You stick them in I seem to remember you stick them in a trash can full of water.
I like that song, Stumbling In.
Is it going to be stuck in your head now?
I can't get it right now. I just remember the video.
There you go. I'm right. See, you do put them in the can when you're running.
Stumbling in.
I remember when I was a kid, my stepdad bought a boat. It must have been from the 50s boat, and it had an old Evinrude on there. I believe it was gray, and I remember him sticking it in a thing of water and having a 5-gallon bucket on the back to get it running. Fouled plugs and all.
Let's see how the Phillies are winning. They had a night game, spring training game tonight. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, well, for baseball.
No, they're losing. Opening day.
Dave went down there today. That guy that I work with.
Hey, Craig's going next week.
He went to Florida today, right after work.
Who's got what this week? One wants to know.
Who's got what?
Who got what this week? One wants to know who got what.
I don't understand.
Who bought what? Who bought what?
You know what I feel like? I feel like you're Abbott and Costello. Who's on first? What's on second?
Yeah.
That's a really vague question, honey. I don't have
He asks it every week. Who bought what this week? Oh my God. Twerp got a cold. One is about to buy a blue Suburban from Chad.
Did you buy this, buddy? Did you buy this one? Is that
Jesus.
Is that what you're sending to me? Hey, Jesus, how you doing? One just sent me this picture. I'm assuming he bought this.
He got ketchup to go with his mustard, he said. So yes, he did buy that. He bought the red truck to go with the yellow.
Okay. That ain't bad.
The favorite car I've ever owned was my RAV4.
It looks like you need cab corners, bro. Looks like the cab corners are completely gone. But it looks like a pretty solid truck, though.
Henry found 18 packs of Oreos.
Nice.
Hey, Swamp Thing.
Yo, what's going on, Swamp Thing? How you doing, buddy? Stop in, have a sip.
From the Great Black Swamp, he said. One got the cab in the frame, and the other dude's getting the bed.
All right. Oh, you're not gonna just leave it together and put it together. You're gonna part it out. All right. Nothing wrong with going halves to get parts that you need, I guess. Sometimes that's the best way to do it. Then you don't have to sell the half of stuff you don't need, because that starts to get to be a lot. I know I got stuff I'm starting to pile up. I got a pile of extra stuff.
Talk about a pile of stuff.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, honey, you're working on it. She's got all her stuff. It's
No,
like a
I'm trying to
mound of
put
stuff.
it away. I'm trying
Yeah,
to get
she's trying to
organized.
organize everything.
Now that Easter's stuff's done. Ooh.
It does, man. It really does take up a lot of extra space. But I'll tell you what, when I finally get this sheet metal all the way on that car, it will free up a lot of space in that shop. I've got so much stuff just that's laying on top of the cars. It's laying, but it's all right. I don't care. It's like after a while, you just get used to it. You just start to learn how to shuffle around. That's the price. That's the price of hoarding stuff. I have room to work on one car, and I'm stuffing two in there. That's just the way it is.
Some things order a new harmonic balancer. Nice.
All right. I got a couple of things to order, but they're both $500 plus things. So I got to work a couple overtime. I got to work a little more overtime before I pull the trigger on them. I'm probably going to get the full floor for the Nova. It's looking like, and I want to get the other Mickey Thompson tire for the gasser, and it's 500 every time. Every time I call sum it up, $500. That's just how much it costs.
Hey, Two Babe, how much is? Let me ask you. You might not know. How much is like 20 acres of land down there in South Carolina, like to build on? Because in Delaware it was what?
I want $400,000. You know it's a mess though, hon. If you go look, certain parts just for 2 acres they want that much.
Yeah, no.
And the reason that that you're getting that cheap is because it's one of those flag properties. It's L shaped, and it's like I showed her. It's like you're going to have 7 attached properties, and then you're going to start having bickering. This is my property. You're going to have people wandering into our property all the time, blasting stuff towards our house. Because you know how it works. I know how it works. I know how it works in a rural area.
Okay, so 20 acres in Delaware was 400 and just say 450 because I don't remember. So that's what? Can't do math. No, I don't need to do math. That's pretty easy to figure it out. Under 100K. There you go.
See, there you go.
$23,000 an acre.
See, look, he said where he hunts, you got to be careful. You can't get utilities in certain areas.
That's what it is. 450. I forget. It was around that amount. I can't remember for 20 acres. Now we could have got 10 acres.
Well, he can look at the
10 acres 7 years ago for 100,000.
He can look at the.
This was nice open land though. It's like so the part that he's saying the L shape was all wooded, but the other 10 acres was flat open land, except where I would wanted to put the house then you had a neighbor right there. You can get 45,000 acres. 450 acres for 20 grand up there, one said.
Hold on, I'm trying to. So he can look it up.
Where David lives, it would be hundreds of millions. Hundreds of millions acres or hundreds of millions of dollars. I think he means hundreds of millions of acres.
There's the address one for that 20 acres she was talking about.
Yeah.
You saw David say that I was correct. When you have like 7 attached properties, you can never keep people off of there. They'll just say, "Oh, I didn't know."
Okay, I only would care about the part that was open. I could care less about the other part.
In the woods?
Yeah.
I would be obsessed with my woods. I wouldn't want nobody back here. I'd want to put cars and stuff back here.
Well, you'd have to clear the woods out. You had 10 acres in the front part. We have what did we have? Like a third of an acre right now, and you're worried about.
Do you know how much stuff I would sneak home on 20 acres?
Well, you could put it in the woods.
You wouldn't even know about it till I drug it in to do something.
Oh, I would Google it all the time. I do Google Maps all the time. Oh,
Oh, it is. It's that time. Now listen, Randy couldn't make it tonight, but he gave me a number. If Kim pulls that number, I got to send him stuff, so we might have to do it twice. He gave me a number. As long as it ain't Randy's number, we can go. But...
generate.
Okay, I need a number between 1 and 50. 1 and 50 for the stickers and the magnet. Go. Look at that big two babe.
Two babe got it.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he cut. That's right.
That's that was Randy's guess. You didn't win.
I'm sorry.
That's hilarious.
What did Hubie say? I know Hubie, my friend, is having that same problem down in Tennessee. There it is. David Soloway.
David Soloway, number 20. You won the stickers and the magnet, buddy.
I'm sorry, too, babe, for getting your hopes up. That was Randy's number, like you said.
Yeah, that was the number Randy emailed me when he told me he couldn't make it. There you go. All right. Good job, David. Let's have a sip. Hey, Edith, can you get me my other beer out of there?
Hold on a minute.
You're supposed to say right away and shuffle to the refrigerator. Maybe just once you can do that.
My friend Julie, her husband is down there, and they are in an apartment right now because they can't find anything that's not like $1 million.
I thought that he bought a place.
That was when they were in Mississippi.
Where are they at now?
Tennessee.
Wow. They can't get a house for under $1 million in Tennessee? Holy crap, man. That's where isn't that where Vice Grip moved to Tennessee? And I think Uncle Tony's down there.
Not that far one because 95 is like the major highway from north to south, from like Maine to Florida. And 95 is only about a 5-minute ride from there.
Yeah. That's wild. It's just insane right now. It's like you're competing against like corporations for properties now, they say. It's crazy.
Yep. Chad says Vice Grip and Uncle Tony are both in 10.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, there's a few more shops down there, and but yeah, the prices are creeping up. It's like they follow the people. People start moving there, and you know, now you got to build bigger, fancier schools. Taxes start creeping up.
Nah, that's okay, David. Just take them.
Nah, you can have them, man. That's cool, dude.
I like trees. I wouldn't want to cut the trees down. That's why I liked that property because, like, the whole front 10 acres, you didn't have to cut anything down.
I mean, hey, listen. If you want to gift them to somebody, go ahead, gift them to somebody. But otherwise, you won, brother.
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that's crazy. But yeah, house prices are just 10 acres. When did we look at that property? Like 2017, 18?
Yeah.
10 acres for $100,000 back then.
We were going to buy it. It's my fault. Kim's right. I should have just bought it. But you know why I was reluctant to buy it? It was right across the street from the Eagles Reserve where they had bald eagles and stuff. It was right across the street. The only reason I was hesitant to buy it, the realtor couldn't put my feet on it. It was very confusing. We tried to use the Google map and tried to zero in. There was a house right here and one over here. I didn't want, and in Delaware where we were looking, you have to be careful. There's a wet end and a dry end. The wet end, I mean, you'd be walking in knee-high, shin-high water.
We could have sold that 10 acres to a developer. They could have drained it at all. We could have sold it now for probably 4 or 5 times that amount.
You know, I'm not even going to argue with you.
I don't want another basement one.
Yeah, I think we're done with basements. We really want a barn dominium is what we really want. And it's like where we can have a big shop downstairs in the house and everything. And then boo boo boo. And
You're not going to build on your land in Montana? Yeah, I don't want a basement.
it's just a place for water to get in, then you got to pay somebody to get it out. That's all it is. And then you know what you end up doing? You end up putting more crap in it. Just buy another shed. Yeah. Right now, our basement used to be a living space. We had
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Now it's just a hobby central. Like Kim needs storage space for her stuff, and it's at some point we're going to have to make a decision on the stuff that's down there.
You know what, Chaz? He sends me pictures of pole barns. He sends me pictures of properties with pole barns and a house that needs to have like a ton of rework.
You know, that house looked kind of ugly on the outside.
It was nice on the inside.
It really was nice on the
inside. But there was way too many steps.
Listen, this place had a shop like you wouldn't believe.
It was 20 by 40.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, not that one, on the other one. Not the one today. No. The one from like a month or two ago is the one I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. That was a professional shop.
That was a professional shop. It had bays. And he had like tables set up for different projects he was working on.
I think actually that was like his job.
Yeah, that was, but that was right in our price range. And the house was like real rickety on the outside. I don't want to say rickety. It was just dated on the outside, but the inside was updated and really nice. I probably could have talked you into that.
Where was it? I can't remember.
I want to say it was in Hoosac. I could be wrong.
Hookeson?
I think so. I could be wrong though, honey. We've looked at so many. I sent her one today, really nice, with a huge pole barn. But it's too many steps. We're getting older. I mean,
and it had spiral staircase in it. It
had a regular one too. That was like the fancy one for out front. It had a regular one in the back.
Oh, let's see. They want to put a public parking lot right on your property line? That's crazy. That's just nuts.
You know what? What are those trees, them pine trees called, where you put them so many feet apart and it's like a wall of
arborvitaes.
Arborvitaes. Maybe you should just go out there and find a property line at 2 feet or 3 feet on your side. Plant them now.
Couldn't you imagine that? They bought the 2 lots north of him and they want to put a public parking lot there for people to come. Mm-mm. That sucks. Chaz is right. It starts over. My chat starts over every time I get one too, babe.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yo, Chris.
Buy commercial.
Yeah. It's crazy for commercial stuff.
Chris has got nice property.
Yeah, he sure does. His place.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. YouTube, and now that they're going to shut down TikTok, God only knows what their YouTube will do. They'll probably add more commercials now because
it's getting crazy.
Oh, Two Babe's got to start the whole video over every time he gets a commercial.
They're not necessarily.
Can you complain or something?
I'll look and see if I can change the settings. I just leave it to them, but maybe I should try to see if I could change the settings. I certainly don't want to lose anybody over too many commercials because I'm not.
One says he's gotten sick so far.
I'm not making any money on any of this stuff. I assure you, it's not me trying to make money off of you. They don't give me very much.
Oh my gosh.
What's the matter?
Hubie says, yep, for public access for fishing on the river that he's on. The public will trespass on his land, not knowing the property line. That sucks.
And then you're going to show up to check on your property. There's going to be left trash everywhere.
That's what we get from we had a nice big open field behind our house, and they built because it's, what are we, mixed what is this, mixed zoning.
Yeah,
Yeah, they built a supermarket behind our house.
right behind our house, and they put the loading dock right up behind our house.
They used to run their reefer trucks.
Yeah, they'd park a reefer truck at the holidays right behind our house and turn it on, and it was like, no, you're not doing this. There's no. They have a sign right up there that says no standing idling, and they do it anyway. It was an ongoing battle. Then they would be like, and they got tired of the complaints, so they said, if it happens again, call the police. Then the police tell you, if you keep calling us, we're going to ticket you for what was it?
No,
Nuisance calls.
I scoured the township laws and I found all those ordinances.
That's right.
Dewbabe's got a gun range on his property.
That would be awesome. I would love to have one of those ranges where the plates, the metal plates, you would just need a bulldozer to give yourself, a backdrop. Kim would beat me at that. She can shoot. I can't shoot for crap, but she's a shootist. She can hit targets and stuff. I'm not very good. I have to buy extra bullets.
I don't know. My eyesight's getting worse and worse.
When you decide you're going to do something, you're good at it, though. You're always good. It's like just like video games, just like softball. Everything you decide you're going to do, you're good at it. You're just one of those people that are naturally.
There you go. Stuff. His buddy has an erosion business, so he dug him out a backstop.
Nice.
That's what they have in French Creek, I think, where you can go up to the outdoor gun range.
Yeah.
They have a dark backstop.
Well, that's where, like, when we went home to visit that time, Jonathan went with Adam, and they went where everybody goes. They got a big hillside that everybody shoots at.
Randy Ryan made it.
You made it, Randy. Randy, your number didn't get called, but the very first guess, was it Too Babe that made the first? Too Babe made the first guess, and it was 28. But I told everybody in advance, if this number comes out, we'll have to run it twice. But unfortunately for you, your number did not come out tonight. It was number 20. If we had a property and we dug a backstop where you could shoot, I'd instantly become one of the most popular people at work. Everybody would.
Well, you won't be doing that then.
Everybody would want to come shoot their gun over there.
I don't blame you, Hubie. That's just not right. Why can't they just move it somewhere else? 20 was a second guess.
Well, will they buy you out where you can pick up another property, Hubie?
That's where his wife's ashes are.
Oh yeah, well then that's not a negotiable thing.
I knocked my phone over and now it's not doing anything.
Randy said 20 was a second guess. Horseshoes and hand grenades, buddy, don't count. Only horseshoes and hand grenades.
I gotta restart because I knocked my phone over and I hit a button. I don't know what button I hit. Where are you? There you are.
His wife's birthday was 28th. His was 20. Sorry, Randy.
Yeah, we got Two Bibs buddies that work for Kimberly Clark stop by all the time.
There you go. Thanks, Two Babe. That's cool of you. I have a brand new what is it back there? I can't even remember what it is. It's a 9mm Taurus. I got a brand new Taurus 9mm back there, and it's the officer special. They usually made them for 44, but I had mine special ordered for 9mm. It has a really nice beaver tail on it, and I got like 4 or 5 clips for it. And I bet you I got ammo box and a half ammo back here. I never shot it. I'd like to go shoot it. My brother-in-law said he's going to invite me next time he goes. So I just got to remind him to invite me. So I'd like to get that thing, try to shoot it and see how it is.
Yeah, Randy. Glad you're okay. Glad everybody in your family's okay too. That's scary. Did anything come? Did you lose any trees or anything?
Killdozer. If you ever research the story on that guy, he got the raw deal, man. The Killdozer guy. That's crazy, Randy. That's what I said. Don said they're getting real crazy night storms too in Ohio. That's wild, man.
Yeah, Bob just flew out to Toledo.
Did he?
Well, he flew out on what day was it really windy here? So he left here the day it was like all the high winds, and he came home yesterday.
Wow.
His flight was delayed too. I was like, he didn't get home, he was at the airport at like 4:00 in the morning, and he didn't get home until 5:00 in the afternoon.
Wow. That's wild stuff. It's like when it storms anymore. It's like end of the world storm stuff, man.
We haven't had like a really bad storm in a while.
I don't know. Every time it rains, it.
Well, yeah, it rains a lot, but we haven't like that one time.
Oh, whenever all the woods over there, what do they call that? They called it some kind of burst or something like that.
A microburst.
Microburst. They had a couple microbursts about 3 years here, and it was like it looked like it could have been a tornado because it was only patches. But I mean, where trees were just ripped out. But they said it was not a tornado.
No magazines.
Microbursts. Huh?
Mark said no magazines.
No magazines. He's a revolver guy.
Clips.
Oh. Well, clips, yeah. Well, my Taurus takes Ruger clips. Sorry. So I got like two. It came with 2 clips, and I think I got 3 Ruger clips for it. I got some white tip trash back there, and I do have. I bet you I probably got about 4 or 5 boxes of really good ammo, but I got a lot of garbage back there. Whenever it was like impossible to get ammo and everybody was buying whatever, I bought a bunch of that white trash stuff there.
55210 has a video of 3-inch hail hitting his 56 Chevy. He said It looks like a Titleist golf ball.
Ooh, man. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, Hubie, I'll send you some shards of ceramic. I'll paint some ceramic for you, Hubie, and break it up. You can bury it.
Clips are for potato chips. Mark's funny.
Oh, that stinks. Car totaled in a hailstorm. This time the ad didn't start. Oh, that's good.
I was trying to get a SIG, I think 320. Is that what they are? I was trying to get one of those, and it was right before the pandemic, and nobody had nothing. And my buddy showed me the Taurus, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take one of those, and he ordered it up for me. That's how I got that one.
Lonnie's got like stacked up over there.
There's a couple guys at my work, Lonnie, you wouldn't believe. They got rooms. I can't compete with those guys, and I'm not going to try to. My addiction's cars, but I am fascinated with guns. I am. I think they're neat.
Rib bones, he said. Rib. Not ceramic shards, rib.
Rib.
Anyway, maybe we'll move down south one day.
That would be the goal, but it's like nowadays it's like I don't know, hon. It's the price of milk's going up everywhere. Used to be you'd flee this area to escape the tax burdens. You know, and you go somewhere rural down south. But now with everybody moving to the south, and now the prices of everything up are going up down there.
I just don't know what they're going to do, because the population is shrinking. So what are they going to do with all these houses and everything?
I don't know, hon. Wow. His grandfather bought back a PPK from the Battle of the Bulge. They had it filled with lead. That's pretty cool, man.
Chaz's buddy, he's an entry-level prepper. Taxes went up 30%, but insurance went up 40%. That's crazy.
Yeah, because I guess what are they building a bunch of schools in your area right now, too, babe? Because that's usually where most of the property taxes come from to fund the schools.
Our property taxes aren't bad here.
They're not. No, they're not terrible yet.
Well, I don't think they're going to be building any new schools.
Well, we're pretty much built up.
We could move to South Dakota, Tony said.
There you go.
You wouldn't like it because it's too much snow.
Too much snow. But me and Tony could sit out on the porch and complain about all them motorcycles coming roaring through once a year like that, shaking.
Well, you like that one. You like the one show. You like Yellowstone.
I love Yellowstone.
That other show.
Longmire.
Yeah.
Who don't like Longmire? That was like one of my favorite shows. Everybody liked Longmire.
Well, Randy Hubie said he was looking at Tennessee and the prices are high. My friend's down there and she said she can't get a house under $1 million.
Yeah, but they're probably looking in some really high-end places.
Well, she's looking for a big house so she can have Michael and Kim and her family come and stay. And if we ever wanted to go, so we'd have our own
areas.
Right.
See, Shopcat likes it too. He likes Longmire too.
6 months out of the year, Tony, we haven't had a winter in
3 years.
3 or 4 years.
It snowed this year for 2 days.
It snowed and we
I
didn't
was
like
it.
It.
Crocodile tears. I was like, ooh.
We did not like that, Tony. And it was barely under 30 degrees.
It was about 5 inches though, right? 5-6 inches.
Yeah, but I mean,
so I had some crocodile tears.
But how many days was under 30 degrees? Not many.
Not many, but there was a few.
There was a few, but for wintertime, yeah. Today was what, 60, 70 degrees?
Yeah. I mean, you guys know how it is. We're all getting older and stuff. Everything hurts more when it's cold. It's harder to get down on the floor. I got to start looking at getting one of them lifts or something, man. Because I don't want to stop doing what I'm doing, but my body only allows so much now.
Tony's like, it's only 6 months out of the year.
I got to save up. I got to save up most of it to pay the bills.
Well, Longmire was on what?
It started on TNT, and then they canceled it, and people were in an uproar. So Netflix bought it.
Is it Netflix?
Yeah,
because Henry was asking where we watch.
It's on Netflix, Henry.
Yeah, see, Jesus says it's 60 degrees there.
That's nice.
Two babes said it snowed here and the dog went out and barked at the snow.
See, Two Babe loved Longmire too. See, it's not just me.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I couldn't remember the name of it.
I actually have a couple sawtooth pocket shirts. Okay, they look like something Longmire would wear. What? What are you shaking your head about? You bought it.
Randy said you need a lift too for your chair, not just for the car.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because I got to get down on the floor a lot at work or climb up on stuff.
Hey, big job.
You come home and you start rolling around in 30-degree weather on a cold garage floor. It's like, man, not no fun being 54. And I know it gets worse, trust me. I never believed the guys until it started happening to me.
Well, luckily we live in a rancher, Henry, so we only have to go up and down to the basement where the laundry is.
Right.
Well, and Brian's bathroom's down there. He's got a bigger bathroom than I do. Sawtooth Pocket is a great name for a gas lamp.
Oh man, the A-Team. I haven't watched that in years. That was one of my favorites. Yeah, absolutely. As long as you splash in commercials of the Incredible Hulk from the 70s. We better finish these. We better finish our beers, David. We gotta get these beers finished up. We only got about 4 minutes left on our show. Oh man, you guys crack me up. You do, man. It's not for the faint of heart, is it, Randy?
Betty White said it best. I'll just say, look up Betty White.
Oh, I heard that. I know what you're talking about. If you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough. I didn't pay attention in school. That's the biggest problem. So I had to do manual labor.
Oh.
What?
I have 4 days of ISO training coming up.
That's terrible. Whenever it's like, oh man, training days, those are the worst, where you got to sit in a room all day.
It's from 8 to 1. So when do I get lunch?
The only training I ever liked, and it was pretty cool. It was about a month ago. They had a pneumatic guy come in, and they had us build all kinds of pneumatic setups, and you had to make the cylinders and everything do. You had to hook it up and follow the diagram to hook it up so that this came out at the right time and everything was timed perfectly. That was kind of fun.
Utah? I don't know. I'd like to stay on the East Coast.
Randy, and that's true. It's like right up here, people don't get it. It's like, man, you're still 20, but it's out here. It ain't there no more. And he's putting a record together this week. Pretty cool, Chris.
Bye, Mark.
Take it easy, Mark. Have a good weekend, brother. Appreciate you sticking around with us, man.
Chaz's body's mad because he wanted to be funny in high school. Yeah. It's like, when did it get so hard to get up from the ground? I don't remember it being so hard to get up.
Nah, instead of just getting up, you got to kind of like roll over.
There you go. Tony's got Pepsi there. Pepsi's good.
Yes.
Have fun trout
Diet
fishing,
Pepsi.
Lonnie.
Yeah, have a good time, brother. That's coming up here next month. Once that happens, my one friend Kevin, I won't see him for at least 2 months.
Well, the other Kevin in here likes to go fishing too.
Yeah.
Chris says, do you do heavy aluminum BW, 1/2 inch in angle?
Yeah. Yep.
I think it has two, Chaz. Gravity's gotten heavier.
It does get heavier.
Could you send them over here, Shop Cat? I need help getting up off the floor sometimes.
Oh man, we ran past. That's all right. Hey, listen, guys, it was a lot of fun chatting with everybody. I hope to get a video out and a few shorts this week. I was kind of, I don't want to call the word lazy, but I was kind of like preoccupied this past week, but we're going to pick it back up. All right. So I had a great time. Make sure you stop by next week, and we'll have another great talk. Take care until next time.
Bye, guys.